In today's video, we're going to de-stress the face and also lift the face by doing some great meridian points. So basically tapping on these points to really help with facial glow and de-stress. Hi, I'm Ali. I've been a facialist for the last 8 years and I'm really passionate to help you on your skincare journey. So we have plenty of tension in our lives and we can hold that into our face and our body by scrunching the face and creating fine lines and wrinkles. But also for great well-being, we're going to do some really great meridian points to really soften the lines and de-stress. So first things first, you want to start off with clean skin and obviously clean fingers. Now, if you like, you can also apply a facial cream or a facial serum. I'm using today a facial oil, just something so we've got a slip and glide, because after we've actually activated the meridian acupressure points almost, if you like, we're going to do some lymphatic drainage to just release the toxins and waste within the lymph. This will also help again with skin glow as well. So just applying just very lightly onto the facial area and the neck. Then just taking our hands, let's just gently place them onto our face. Just gently breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll do this 2 times, one last time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Get some blood flow and circulation as well as calming down the nervous system. So now with our fingers, where our collarbone is, just above we have some indentations. We're just going to give those a few gentle presses. Also gets lymphatics going. And then thumb placed under the chin, fingers almost sort of above, we're just very gently pressing. And just working along the jawline, thumb under the jawline, fingers above the jawline. Keeping the face nice and relaxed. Just working our way along the jawline. Okay, we have plenty of lymph nodes here, and these are very gentle presses. And then when we get to the ear, this is where the earlobe is, let's just gently press there. And then where the chin is, we've got a great point here, so just very gently pressing on the chin here. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed. It's very easy again, so to hoik them up, so nice and relaxed. And then where the lips are here, just above, where the sort of the corners of the mouth are, we've got a great acupressure points here, some meridian points. So let's just press those as well. This will also help with mouth lines, smile lines, and a droopy mouth. And then between the nose and the lips, again, great point. Now I'm gently pressing, but if you like, you can also do some pulsations as well with a very gentle tap. And then here, between the nose and the cheekbone, again, a great point here. We hold a lot of tension in this area, so it's really nice to hold this position. And I'm just going to massage it in a round circular motion, nice and light, either side of the nostril here. Relaxing the face and just relaxing and going round in the other direction. And then from the pupil of our eye all the way down, just under our cheekbone here, got a great point as well. So I'm just pressing this here. This is a great one to do at night, or just before you go to sleep, or even if you're slightly stressed and you've got a few moments. And then I just like to work along the cheekbone towards the masseter muscle here. And then where the ear is here, just come down and you should feel a little bit of a indentation. And if you just give that a gentle press as well. And then to the temples here, I'm just gently pressing. I'm using a few more fingers in this area for more surface area. And then just gently massage this area in a round circular motion, nice and light. Again, calming down the nervous system, particularly if you've got a headache, got tension in the head, the forehead. And then just massage the other way around. And then just again, just gently press. And then again, from the pupil of the eye, we're just coming down to, again, where the bone is, under the eye. I can actually feel my eyes watering when I'm doing this. It actually does really activate the meridians. And then just where the corners of the eyebrow are, again, just gently pressing. Now, when it comes to the eye, I do tend to use my ring finger because we have a lighter touch and you don't want to be too heavy-handed. The skin around the eyes is very light and delicate. And then the pupil of the eye coming up to where the eyebrow is. And then between the eyes here, I'm using a couple of fingers here, again, more surface area. And again, at this point, let's just take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is a really great meridian point. And then just above the head here, on the crown, again, just gently pressing, using all the fingers here, flatten down the hair. And then we're going to take our fingers, interconnect our fingers here, and they're just very gently gliding along the forehead area here. Light, fine, delicate touch. And what we're doing here is removing toxins and waste within the lymph. Now, the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so a really gentle, delicate touch is only needed. And this is great, particularly if you have older, sagging skin as well. Smoothing out everything and moving everything along. And then with the ring finger, just under the eyes towards the temples. And then just where the bone is, on the cheek, natural lift. And I like to always work in a slightly upwards and outwards motion. And then just coming along down by the side of the nose to under the cheekbone. Then lower part of the face, just working, gliding out, nice and light. And then thumb placed under the chin, fingers as a hook, and gliding along the jawline here, where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then taking our hand for more surface area where our collarbone is, I'm lifting upwards towards the chin and gliding all the way along the jawline and placing my fingers in front and behind the ear. And on the other side, all the way up to the chin, all along the jawline and towards the ears. Either side of the ear with the fingers. And then we're going to take our hands and just massage from the ears all the way to the top of the ear in a light round circular motion to the bottom of the ear. And then you want to come all along the occipital bone. So basically the bottom of the head, the top of the neck, really nice light massage. And again, if you feel a little bit of a knot or a little bit of a tender point, just give it a light massage out. And then when the fingers are touching, we're just going to glide down by the ear and the back of the neck, one hand at a time down the big SCM muscle here. And on the other side, you can incorporate in front and behind the ears as well. Down the big FCM muscle to the collarbone. And then from the chin all the way down, I like to finish off with an all-important lymphatic drainage release. So we've actually done our meridian points, we've done some great little bit of tapping in a few areas to really de-stress, calm down the nervous system, and to really give you a very nice natural facelift. We've also been helping with glowing skin and moving toxins and waste within the lymph. So from the chin all the way down, where almost our beginning position actually, where our collarbone is, we've got some indentations. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing for more content. I do have a playlist which I will leave as well. And also please check out my products and also my email list. I know it's a whole long thing here, and my community if you'd like to join me there on natural skincare and beauty, particularly if you're older. I mean, for any age, man or women, but obviously, you know, being in my mid-50s, it's sort of, you know, it's a really great place for us all to meet up and yeah, get some points and, you know, videos and extras. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.